don't even have to wait an hour. We'll roll out early. First of 3 against the Tampa Bay Rays, who are probably, fortunately, not at home. Might be a good time for them to be away. But who knows what they'll be going back to. So 6:10 tonight, Guardians, Rays, right around the corner here at Progressive Field. At the corner of... Great Catchers and Champions Way, I believe, is boy, I've heard him mention it a bunch of times, and I keep thinking it's going to stick with me. At the corner of Fluggy and Pugstone, right downtown here. Carnegie in Ontario, of course. Right there. Progressive Field tonight, your FM home for Cleveland Guardians baseball. I love, even though the Guardians are my B team, White Sox have been flailing lately, but they are my A team. The Guardians, I love I'm sorry?
The White Sox are eliminated.
Oh, shut up. Listen.
Eliminated.
I like the Guardians tweeting out that sizzle reel of everybody at the beginning of the season saying there were going to be nothing. That's great.
Oh, yeah.
They were like, nobody.
They had all that stuff ready to.
Of course.
Oh, what I loved it.
They're like, let's hope we get to use this in a snarky fashion at the end of the season. Hugh Jackman is returning to play Wolverine in Deadpool 3. That sounds like a rumor. I thought he said he was fully done. Although, he does have a pretty solid bromance with one Ryan Reynolds.
Right, and we've never seen them. Well, he was playing Deadpool, or at least Wade Wilson, in the Wolverine Origins.
Origins, yeah. But when he had his mouth sewn up, that one? God.
That's not what we want. We want a real Deadpool Wolverine bromance.
You want the Merc with the mouth and Wolverine. If you listen to us on iHeartRadio and you do it from out of state, a lot of people will listen from the far corners of Ohio. That's great, no matter where you listen. That'll befront me. But if you do it out of state, tell me where. Sarah listens in Norwalk, Connecticut. Won't they do something in Norwalk? You brew something in Norwalk, Connecticut, or insurance? Norwalk, Connecticut sounds familiar to me. I'm sure somebody will tell me. Eric listens in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Have I ever told you guys about the Fox Island Nature Preserve?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
In Fort Wayne. Cindy listens in Jacksonville, Florida. And Michael is our bureau chief in Dubuque, Iowa. And any one of you, no matter where you're listening, can leave us messages on the app there with the talkback button.
Alan, gang, real quick. There was a girl that called that Bill knew a long time ago. It was an old best of segment that she played, and she had that same voice that the weirdo girl, that girl that she called, she had the same voice, and Bill knew the girl. It was some girl that liked Bill. I wonder if he remembers that, but it was on a best of, if you guys remember.
I mean, I do.
You know better!
Was that her?
Not that one.
Oh. I don't remember what he's talking about.
I don't either, but that sounds like the guy who said meth ain't that bad.
Is that the same guy?
It sounds like him,
A
doesn't
little bit,
it?
yeah. I'm trying to think. I mean, I definitely know. It's hard to narrow it down. There's so many girls that like me.
God, you are so annoying.
Hey, listen. The guy pulls
everything
tail.
about you.
You got to give credit where credit is due. Bill Squire pulls tail.
I was on my way to buying some meth in Elyria in Lorain County and thought of you guys.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's the same guy. Martin calls us a lot. I don't think either one of these is that guy.
Alan, gang, real quick. There was a girl that called that Bill knew.
Maybe not.
I'm sure they all sound the same to you, Mary.
We'd have to go through the segments.
I was on my way to buying some meth.
I don't know. They kind of sound the same.
One's a talkback and one's a call.
Right.
No. They're both talkbacks.
They're both talkback?
Oh,
okay.
People's use of the talkback button varies wildly because some people's phones are better than others. That who Bill likes to refer to as the caller, that girl, I came in this morning, open up the Alan Cox Show After Hours email folder because the calls come to me as attachments, and it's full of her. She's still calling. All kinds of random stuff.
I better go put my shoes on so I can go to my job at WMMS. I love my mom. What was once sarcasm is now truthism. How about this for a pet peeve? People that talk too much. I'm getting married on Wednesday. I just need to add one more song to our wedding playlist. Alan, I hate you. Alexa, the stupid bitch.
Yeah, there you go. It's all over the place. She needs one more. She's getting married on Wednesday. Mazel tov.
Oh,
She needs
congratulations.
one more song. How about that? How about that Brian McKnight song? Mary was talking to
is a breakup song.
Well, okay, whatever.
The chorus is
You think she's gonna stay married?
6 months, 8. Wait, six. It's been 6 months, 8 days, 12 hours since you went away.
So Sinead O'Connor, nothing compares to you.
No.
And Prince. This
No.
is 7 hours and 16 days.
6, 8, 12.
Yeah.
Brian McKnight.
Hmm.
I don't think you should play that song at a wedding. It's very, very clearly a breakup song.
What about Mambo number 5? That might be the one song.
What was the sound so sweet? The cheating on song.
your
Oh, name Hinder.
sounds so sweet. Hinder, Lips of an Angel?
Yeah.
All right, how about the Robin Swoboda Ice Desk rap? Should I send her that for her wedding?
Stop. Collaborate and listen. Rob's in the back with a brand new invention. It's an ice desk holding me tightly, sold like an iceberg daily and nightly.
Mm-hmm.
That was really thought out.
How about Testify Ball? DJ Cummerbund has informed me personally, by the way, that he's getting ready to release this in full.
Oh.
The Rage Against the Machine Pitbull mashup. That's dynamite.
So good.
So good. There's a piece of video making the rounds again. I don't know why. But it's from 1997. It's Michael Jackson. The person was pointing out how creepy it is when you would hear Michael Jackson's real voice. It's a little bit deeper, lower register. And he would throw it into a song called In the Closet. Remember that, Poundcake?
I do.
He was playing, as a clip from him playing in Sweden in 1997. And when he drops his voice a little bit during the live song, it's very unsettling.
Something in life you must
Yeah, you're not used to hearing it. Right.
One thing in life you must understand. The truth of lust, woman to man. So open the door and you will see. There are no secrets, make your move, set me free.
Right, and then he goes, ah!
Yeah. Man, why didn't he talk like that more?
He was a genius. Oh, I love it.
That's where Poundcake got it.
Send
The
me
key
chills.
is to try and play it cool, but sometimes you don't even have that option because they have these things called non-disclosure agreements.
Right.
Michael Jackson
when
knew
he
non-disclosure
uses
agreements real
he,
well.
he got hella NDAs. No, but listen, I'm a Gen Xer, so Michael Jackson was the biggest thing on the planet when I was a kid. He's multi-generational, right? Mm-hmm. But I could never get into Michael Jackson the way everybody else could because of the stupid noises. All the... I'm like, enough. Just sing. You weren't doing that crap with the Jackson 5. He was singing and having
voice.
He
fun.
wasn't as big with the Jackson.
He didn't find his voice. He found his noise.
So?
It was a... Ooh, ah. I'm like, oh, my God, knock it off.
Really?
I mean, yeah, there's stuff on YouTube, right? Like
The
Michael Jackson,
compilations.
Just the
Yeah.
Noises.
I
Yeah.
love the Just the Noises.
Yeah, Michael, let me find it. Michael Jackson, Just the Noises. 10 hours of Michael Jackson making noises is what this says.
Yeah, yeah, do, yeah.
So I could just let this play, walk away, come back in here at 3 a.m, and this would just be about wrapping up. But Come on,
That's
man.
a lot of spit.
Just sing. Yeah, let me go an hour in. Oh, okay. So you gotcha. Yeah. Tell you what, Poundcake, you pick a time. This is 10 hours long. You give me a time, and I'll fast forward to that part of the video.
Well, let's go as far, like 9 hours, 46 minutes.
9 hours and 46 minutes. So right towards the end, this is what you get. What, nothing? What's going on?
It's actually only 9 hours and 28
Oh, they
minutes.
lying to me the whole time?
Back up a little.
No, why is this not?
It might be the video. They might have lied.
Oh, that's weird.
Where's it cut off?
4 hours?
Oh, wow. Liars. They never expect anybody to go that far. They're like, no one's really going to listen to all this.
Somebody put, I put Wii music over every Michael Jackson grunt.
I love this.
Yeah. Remember the Wii?
Yeah.
Shaka chaka. So anyway, but Poundcake, I've mentioned this before. People who are new to the show don't realize that during the show, I pitch Cody's voice up. I think it makes him a more compelling personality. But his real voice is much deeper.
Play it cool. But sometimes you don't even have that option because they have these things called non-disclosure agreements. And I've never had to sign one. I've been in situations, which I'll explain further in the story, where I almost had to sign one because it was like an elite gathering. And
right. So listen, people are.
I can't believe you didn't sign that and go in and just have that experience for yourself.
No, because I don't trust myself, Bill. I don't trust myself to keep my mouth shut. That's the thing. I know that I'm in tune with my star player, myself. And I know with that temptation,
I thought nobody was going to top Big Montana, but he might have with I'm in touch with my star player myself.
I didn't make that up.
I also didn't invent Big Montana.
Okay.
I know, but throwing it in, man.
Yeah, no, I did not want to put myself in a situation where I would have to be financially liable for not keeping my mouth shut. So it's better that I just turn my ass around and go home.
Wow. I mean, I can respect the discipline there, but you're missing out on a lot of stuff.
I was going to say, that discipline could be applied to me keeping my mouth shut, but that's how much I want to talk. I feel like what's the point of going into like a big, cool party and I can't talk about what I saw there? No one will believe me.
That's true.
No
what's the
one will
point?
believe
Right.
me. I'm
But
like,
you could still see and experience it.
and it was a bunch of straight people. Like, I didn't want to go there and be amongst that because then they're looking for someone to blame.
Those are your big blame for what?
I don't know. Whatever they're doing in there.
Poundcake always acts like gay people are like walking for 40 days and 40 nights through the desert.
We are.
Like the Jews in the Old Testament. Come on, man. It's 2022.
I don't know because
I didn't want manna from heaven. I want mans.
I had no purpose being there. That's all. And so,
Well, then that's got nothing to do with the NDAs.
but no, that
That's
was
why
they
would
would
tell everyone
I
because
see.
there was no reason
Yeah.
you should have been there in the first
Everyone
place.
in there was probably in there cheating on their wives or having sex with prostitutes or something.
Or maybe just having fun at a party.
Right, talking, drinking.
Right.
Absolutely not.
Maybe Twister if they did Molly, you know?
Nah, they were cheating on their wives and having sex with prostitutes probably. And I wasn't doing that. I don't have nor wife nor prostitute. So I'm going to just be in there looking at people. So what are they going to think? Bro, you either, do something or leave. And I would probably leave. And they're like, wait. He knows too much. Get him.
He knows too much. Get him.
Get him.
Get him in his deep-ass voice.
Get him.
Have you guys seen the viral video of the rat in the rice?
No.
What?
Okay, so there's a restaurant in Minneapolis that's a really popular spot called Stella's Fish Cafe. And I love the Okay, so the people who took the video are two trans girls that are standing outside the window in the middle of the night, Stella's Fish Cafe, and on the other side of the window, there's a rat in the rice. And these girls...
Like a bag of rice?
Yeah. Well, no, like in a chafing dish. Like,
yeah.
I think that's what it was. Anyway, Stella's Fish Cafe has immediately closed because this video went viral. But for me, the money shot is when they interview... You don't know they're trans girls because you just hear them talking. And then they interview them on camera, and they're gold.
Mm-hmm.
They're fantastic. And the video went viral. Obviously, Stella's Fish Cafe in a lot of trouble because...
Can you put this on the live stream?
Yes, I will put this on the live stream. Oh, hold on. Hold on, let me get you here.
All right.
Right there, okay?
Yeah.
Restaurant closed this weekend after a stomach-churning discovery went viral. This video shows what appears to be a rodent in a bin of rice at Stella's Fish Cafe in Uptown. WCCO's Kirsten Mitchell spoke with the woman who recorded it and has more on how the business is responding.
It's the last thing you want to see inside a restaurant.
And it burrows into the rice, too. It's...
Oh, my God! It was a huge rat. It was a really thick, huge rat. Like, the rat was thicker than me. Like, it was big. Like, tearing up.
Relasha Wright. I love this chick. Ralasia? I'm sure they'll say her
Food
name.
down. Like, I'm talking about Buki was eating the food up.
Relasia Wright says she captured the rodent on camera around 2 a.m. Saturday as she and her friends were walking by Stella's Fish Cafe after...
That is a thick curl, by the way, too. That rat thicker than me. You're a linebacker.
Bar close.
No paying customers, but the mouse was.
After the video went viral...
Wait, what? There were no paying customers, but the mouse
They
was?
probably asked if anybody was inside. That's my guess.
Paying customers, but the mouse was.
After the video went viral, a city spokesperson said the restaurant closed on Saturday for an emergency pest management visit.
During that visit, the city says a health inspector found signs of mice, including droppings and a dead mouse in a trap. The restaurant says it voluntarily closed to allow its sanitation and pest control company to remedy the situation.
Voluntarily closed.
I was going to say,
if we don't do it, everybody's going to do it for us. Yeah.
They asked for an additional health inspection, which was completed Sunday morning.
My initial response was disgust.
Disappointing. Glad they're controlling it.
Gloria and Bill were hoping to grab lunch, only to see Stella's was still closed.
Out of the abundance of caution, look at that sign. Sorry for the inconvice.
Oh, my God.
They got more than just rodent problems.
Yeah, maybe that rat should teach him how to spell.
Inconvice.
Out of the abundance of caution, we will be abandon all ye who. Sorry for the inconvice.
Closed.
I've been to places where I've said, you have lots of flies, and it's brushed over.
I don't know how anybody, if you're running a restaurant, you must constantly be terrified that someone has taken a picture. It doesn't even have to be a rat in the rice. Somebody just gets a dish that isn't 1,000% what they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Photo, Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how any restaurant stays open.
There's...
Every day you got to be praying that everything went pretty well.
Yeah. Especially with Yelp culture, that's it's always on their brain.
Is that still a thing, Yelp?
I was wondering that too. I know that was a big deal like 8-10 years ago.
It's still depends on the restaurant, but I know certain restaurant owners that are very into it.
Somebody did a series, and I forget what it's called. It's recent. They did a series of serious actors reading Yelp reviews, and it's awesome.
That's awesome.
Because they're really emoting, right?
yeah.
They're taking this mundane, ridiculous, bad review, and they're turning it into like the worst thing anyone's ever seen or heard.
Put us back up on the...
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Got so excited. There we are. Why not show that to the owners privately? Because nobody does that anymore. Everybody immediately blows everybody up. And frankly, if it's a restaurant where there's a rat in the rice, I don't know. What's the owner going to do? Oh, yeah, I'll take care of it.
Right.
Of course, they're gonna blow you off.
Thanks for that. Here's a gift card to eat at our rat rice.
Right.
restaurant.
But you do make a good point, random texter. Yeah, nobody does anything privately anymore. Nobody ever goes to... That's why it's fodder for comedians. When they're like, who's got the time to sit down and write what does Sebastian say? I know you guys aren't huge Sebastian fans, but he's like, who's got time to sit down and write a 3-paragraph review on broccoli?
Yeah.
If my wife and I go to dinner, we go, salmon sucked. Let's get out of here.
Right.
We're not coming back.
Right.
Todd Barry does a whole bit about writing an Amazon review on, the hotel soaps.
Mm-hmm.
These soaps are too fruity for me. Did you see the video of the mouse jumping in the deep fryer at Popeyes? No,
Oof.
I did not. I believe it's there.
I don't want to see that one. Now I got that Wii music stuck in my head.
I know, right?
That stuff bumps.
Yeah. It bumps. Right. There's a John Wick clip where all the gunshots are replaced by Michael Jackson noises.
Oh, boy.
All right? Challenge accepted. See if I can find it. John Wick is Michael Jackson.
I said you wanna be starting something. Yeah.
I mean, all right. I guess you can do that with anything, right? Shikapow. I like how multiple different people do that. Guys, I just posted a great video. John Wick, but every gunshot is a Michael Jackson noise. All right, throw it on the pile. We got a bunch of other guys who did this. The movie's been around for a while now.
I really wish Michael Jackson was still alive. Oh.
So he could see all this?
Man, people have been talking about him for years. I just don't know what life would be like with him around.
He'd be an old, decrepit drug addict.
With a hot young husband.
He would have long ago stopped performing. He'd be in jail or something. He would have got. Something would have gotten Michael Jackson.
Yeah, the Me Too thing would have really
I think so
been
too.
a thing for him.
He wouldn't have wanted to been alive because they would have came back from years.
I mean, they still
but he wasn't
released a bunch of
harassing
stuff.
women.
Yeah, but
Me Too he wasn't harassing women.
That's even worse. They were kids. Allegedly.
Who was that guy? Corey Feldman?
Corey Feldman.
Did he have something against Michael Jackson too?
No,
he
Michael
loves him.
Oh.
For a guy who's all about trying to catch Hollywood pedophiles,
Right.
boy, he loves Michael Jackson. I mean, think of all the right-wing politicians who are constantly trying to protect kids. Oh, my goodness. They would have been all over Michael Jackson. They would have never left him alone. They're so concerned about the kids, which is why they're not apparently pressing charges against Matt Gaetz. Nevertheless, who knows what would have happened if Michael Jackson had lived to be. He died at what, 50?
Yep.
13 years ago?
I cried.
So no way to know how old that would make him now. But you did cry.
Yeah.
I cried too, but it was because Farrah Fawcett had died. Somebody had to.
Mm-hmm.
Once he kicked the bucket, nobody wanted to hear about Farrah Fawcett and her colon cancer.
Really stole her thunder.
He really did. I've got to take a break. If you want to text, shoot that to me, 35192. Guardians baseball in a few minutes at 6:10 tonight here on MMS and on the iHeartRadio app. We'll be back after these.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.